From cheating scandals to surprise babies and shocking divorces, what really happened to the couples of 90 Day Fiancé seasons 1 through 11 will leave you speechless. Some found lasting love, while others ended in explosive splits or vanished from the spotlight entirely. Who's still together? Who secretly moved on? And which cast members are now with someone completely unexpected? Let's uncover the truth behind every couple, past and present. Season 1. When 90 Day Fiancé first premiered, few could have predicted just how impactful and enduring its original couples would be. Yet more than a decade later, the show's very first 4 couples have defied expectations. Not only staying together, but also building families, overcoming trials, and becoming fan favorites in the long-running TLC franchise. Their stories are a testament to the resilience of love forged under pressure and cultural differences. Russ and Paula Mayfield were among the most talked-about couples of Season 1. Their journey began when Russ met Colombian model and fitness enthusiast Paula while working in Colombia. The couple chronicled their 90-day countdown to marriage leading up to their October 2013 wedding. They quickly became reality TV mainstays, appearing in numerous spin-offs such as 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After and Pillow Talk. Their life in the spotlight has had its share of challenges, cultural clashes, career adjustments, and even a brief separation. But they reunited and continue to make it work. The couple celebrated their 9th wedding anniversary in 2023 and proudly share a son, Axel, born in 2019. Alan and Curliam Cox have maintained one of the show's sweetest and most drama-free love stories. Alan met Curliam in Brazil when she was just a teenager, and they reconnected years later. Curliam, a Brazilian native, moved to the United States to marry Alan, and the couple tied the knot in a Mormon temple. Their shared values and quiet strength have helped them build a stable family life. Now, 9 years into their marriage, they are raising 2 young sons and remain devoted to one another, frequently sharing updates on their family life via social media. Luis and Aya Gatone also proved that love can flourish quietly. After meeting through an online dating site, the American Louisiana native and Filipino bride have largely chosen to live out of the public eye. While they haven't been as active in the franchise's many spin-offs, they continue to thrive as a family. Their private life in the suburbs with their 2 sons is a far cry from the spotlight, but their longevity speaks volumes. Season 2. While Season 1 of 90 Day Fiancé delivered a perfect success rate, the second installment told a more bittersweet story, one marked by bold risks, heartbreaking endings, and a few enduring triumphs. Each couple from Season 2 took a leap of faith in pursuit of love across borders, but not all relationships were built to last. Yamir Castillo, once a rising star in Nicaragua's boy band scene, made a life-changing decision when he left his music career behind to be with his American fiancée, Chelsea Motzek, in Illinois. Their cultural differences and personal goals ultimately drove them apart, leading to their divorce in 2016. While their love didn't last, both have moved forward. Chelsea found happiness again and remarried in April 2021 to Daniel Colombo Verni, while Yamir returned to his roots, now pursuing a solo career as a singer-songwriter with a growing fan base. Jason Hitch and Cassia Tavares started off strong, meeting online and developing their relationship long-distance before tying the knot. They even launched a small mail-order snack business together, but the honeymoon didn't last. Amid mounting tensions, they filed for divorce twice, officially finalizing it in 2018. Tragedy struck in 2021 when Jason passed away at the age of 45 due to complications from COVID-19, leaving fans shocked and saddened. Arguably one of the most infamous couples in 90-day history, Danielle Mullins and Mohammed Jabali shocked viewers with their volatile relationship. From the start, their massive age gap, clashing personalities, and intense arguments were red flags. Still, they went through with the marriage, only to separate officially in 2017. Despite their rocky history, Both revealed that they remain in contact, a surprising revelation given the high drama of their on-screen fights. Not all stories ended in heartbreak. Justin and Evelyn Hollis met in Colombia during the 2013 World Games and overcame initial friction to build a lasting relationship. They exchanged vows and later welcomed their son, Nathan, in 2020. Quietly committed to one another, they've remained out of the limelight and focused on family life. Brett Otto and Daya de Acre also managed to create something lasting. After meeting on an international dating site, Daya left the Philippines to build a life in the U.S. with Brett and his daughter from a previous marriage. In 2017, the couple welcomed their daughter, Isabella, and have since continued life as a devoted, blended family. Season 3, 90 Day Fiancé. Season 3 introduced viewers to a fresh batch of international couples navigating the 90-day countdown to matrimony. This season delivered a spectrum of love stories, from unlikely matches and internet beginnings to enduring bonds and dramatic departures. Though not all of these romances stood the test of time, many found ways to thrive despite cultural clashes, legal challenges, and public scrutiny. Among the most controversial couples of the season were Mark Shoemaker and Nikki, whose nearly 40-year age gap shocked viewers. Their relationship was plagued with criticism, both from the public and within their on-screen narrative. The couple famously took legal action against TLC, suing the network over what they described as a heavily biased and negative portrayal. Despite standing united in their lawsuit, the cracks in their marriage became unavoidable. In March 2022, Mark filed for divorce, and after 7 years of marriage, the couple separated with mutual consent. On a more serene path were Kyle Huckabee and Bajari Noon Boonma, whose connection began on Facebook. Their digital courtship led to a quiet, intimate wedding ceremony held in a Buddhist temple. The couple chose to plant roots in Portland, Oregon, where Kyle works as a realtor and Noon enjoys a peaceful, family-focused life. Their easygoing and supportive dynamic has made them one of the season's low-key success stories. Another enduring pair is Josh Strobel and Alexandra Yarovikova, whose romance began in Prague while Josh was volunteering with the Mormon Church and Alexandra was pursuing her studies. Despite initial cultural differences and Alexandra's transition to Mormonism, they got married in August 2015 and now live in New Orleans. Their family has since grown with the arrival of 2 children, and Josh is advancing in his career after earning a spot in a medical residency program. In an unexpected twist of fate, Fernando and Carolina Verdini met in Colombia, while both were out on dates with other people. That serendipitous meeting blossomed into a serious relationship, and they went on to marry within their 90-day period. The couple has now been together for a decade, celebrating their 10th anniversary in October 2024, with their humor and strong chemistry helping them navigate cultural and language barriers. One of the most inspiring couples of the season, Loren Goldstone and Alexei Brovarnik, overcame challenges such as long distance, cultural differences, and Loren's ongoing journey with Tourette's syndrome. Their love story proved rock solid, with the couple welcoming 3 children in as many years. Now settled and thriving as a family of 5, they continue to be fan favorites across 90-Day Fiancé spin-offs. Season 4. Season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé delivered some of the most iconic, explosive, and unforgettable storylines in the franchise's history. From reality TV stardom to dramatic betrayals and unexpected redemption arcs, the season captured a wide range of human emotions and relationship trajectories, some enduring, others imploding under the weight of fame and deception. Perhaps the most recognized couple to emerge from the entire franchise, Chantel Everett and Pedro Jimeno, captivated audiences with their fiery dynamic and constant family drama. Their relationship grew beyond 90 Day Fiancé, leading to their own TLC spin-off, The Family Chantel. However, the spotlight didn't do their marriage any favors. Over time, viewers watched their bond deteriorate in real time, with increasing tensions between Pedro and Chantel's family, emotional distance, and accusations of infidelity. The couple ultimately filed for divorce in 2022, ending a relationship that began with promise but collapsed under the pressure of public scrutiny and unresolved trust issues. In stark contrast, Matt Ryan and Alla Fedoruk offered a quiet success story. After 3 failed marriages, Matt took a chance on love again when he met Alla, a Ukrainian single mother. Their romance wasn't flashy or overly dramatic, which is perhaps why it flew under the radar. But their slow-burn relationship blossomed into one of the most stable unions from the show. They welcomed their daughter Emmeline in April 2020, followed by a son, Marcus, in 2022. Far from the chaos of reality TV drama, Matt and Alla continue to build a peaceful life together centered around family. Narkia Lathan and Ololowo Lowo Shodipi experienced one of the most eyebrow-raising storylines of the season. From Lowo's fabricated claims of being a Nigerian prince to his lies about maintaining contact with his child's mother, red flags were everywhere. Yet, through intense trust-building and personal growth, the couple defied expectations. Today, they remain married and are raising their blended family with honesty and renewed commitment, a rare comeback story in the franchise's history. Things took a different turn for Nicole Nafziger and Azan Tafo. Their relationship was clouded in suspicion from the beginning, with Azan accused of being married to his cousin and having multiple children, claims that were never fully proven but lingered. The final straw came when Nicole sent $6,000 to Azan to open a beauty store, which he later admitted never existed. After years of long-distance uncertainty and fan speculation, Nicole, a single mother from Florida, officially confirmed their split in July 2021. Then came the infamous duo, Anfisa Arkhipchenko and Jorge Nava. Their relationship was dominated by explosive fights, money-driven motives, and Anfisa's blunt confessions about prioritizing Jorge's finances. Their chaotic romance came to a halt when Jorge was arrested in 2018 for marijuana possession and sentenced to 2.5 years in prison. While serving time, Jorge underwent a dramatic 128-pound weight loss and turned his life around. Upon release, he met his now wife, Rhoda Blua, and has embraced a quieter, healthier lifestyle. Meanwhile, Anfisa shifted her focus entirely to her business ventures, building a fitness brand and social media empire on her own terms. Season 5. Season 5 of 90 Day Fiancé also gave audiences a rich mix of combustible pairings, heartfelt moments, and couples who proved that even the most unorthodox beginnings can lead to lasting love. From immediate culture shocks and hidden secrets to business ventures and musical aspirations, this season captured the complexities of love under pressure. Evelyn Cormier and David Vasquez Zermeno stood out as one of the youngest couples on the show. Evelyn, a small-town New Hampshire native with big musical dreams, clashed with David, a Spaniard with a more cosmopolitan outlook. Their disagreements ranged from maturity levels and wedding plans to lifestyle preferences, particularly Evelyn's attachment to small-town life versus David's desire for big-city experiences. Still, their affection prevailed, and they tied the knot in 2017. David later became Evelyn's biggest supporter when she became a finalist on American Idol, showcasing her musical talents on a national stage. Despite their bright beginning, the relationship lost its spark, and they announced their separation in 2021 after 4 years of marriage. For André Castrovet and Elizabeth Pothast, love came with a hefty side of family drama. André's traditional Moldovan values, especially his belief that women should be more submissive, clashed heavily with Elizabeth's American upbringing and fiercely opinionated family. Tensions ran high, especially during family gatherings, but the couple stayed strong. Over the years, they welcomed 2 children and even purchased a home together. Despite their rocky start and regular appearances in the franchise's spin-offs filled with drama, André and Elizabeth remain united, proving their love could withstand the scrutiny and clashes. Not all stories had a happy ending. Molly Hopkins and Luis Mendez surprised fans when it was revealed that they had secretly married long before their 90 days were up. Their relationship unraveled quickly, plagued by incompatibility and Luis's lack of commitment. They divorced just 6 months later. Luis remarried and divorced again shortly after. Molly, however, has moved on with dignity and grace, finding companionship with her long-term partner, Kelly Brown, a former police officer. Josh and Aka Batterson met on a dating app and quickly bonded, but their relationship hit a major snag after engagement. Ika longed for children, unaware that Josh had previously undergone a vasectomy. The revelation created tension, but the couple remained together, choosing to work through their issues. Today, they live a relatively private life, still hopeful about expanding their family. One of the season's biggest success stories is the beloved couple David Toborowski and Annie Suwan. They met in Thailand while David was recovering from personal and financial setbacks. Despite a 24-year age difference and David's financial instability, Annie took a leap of faith. Over time, the pair transformed their lives, launching their own cooking oil brand, selling handmade dresses, and becoming fan favorites in 90-day spin-offs like Pillow Talk. Their playful humor and unwavering support for one another have made them one of the franchise's most celebrated couples. Season 6, the world of 90 Day Fiancé has seen its fair share of whirlwind romances, messy breakups, and surprising reconciliations. And few couples embody that emotional roller coaster quite like Kalani Fagata and Asuelu Pula. Their journey began with undeniable chemistry during Kalani's trip to Samoa, which quickly turned serious when she became pregnant with their first child. While many doubted their connection due to cultural and communication barriers, they married in 2018 and welcomed a second son soon after. Despite these milestones, their marriage grew increasingly strained under the weight of financial stress, trust issues, and differing expectations. By 2022, speculation about their separation was confirmed. Though no formal divorce has been announced, Kalani and Asuelu have been living apart and focusing on co-parenting their sons, Oliver and Kennedy. Ashley Martson and Jay Smith's story, on the other hand, began with a tropical romance that quickly escalated. Despite a 10-year age gap and cultural differences, Ashley from Pennsylvania, Jay from Jamaica, they became engaged just 6 months after meeting on vacation. Their wedding was featured in the show's 6th season, but cracks in their relationship surfaced almost immediately. By the time of the reunion special, Ashley had discovered Jay's infidelity, leading to a bitter split. Their on-and-off relationship ended permanently in 2021 with a finalized divorce, leaving behind a trail of betrayal and regret. Colt Johnson and Larissa dos Santos Lima's romance was equally turbulent. Colt proposed after a brief online courtship, but their marriage, rife with conflict, explosive arguments, and legal troubles, lasted only 7 months. Colt filed for divorce in early 2019 after Larissa was arrested for domestic battery, her third such charge. Since then, Colt found love again on 90 Day, The Single Life, marrying Vanessa Guerra. Meanwhile, Larissa has faced personal and physical struggles, including public criticism over extensive plastic surgeries that left her physically and emotionally scarred. Jonathan Rivera and Fernanda Flores sparked controversy from the start due to their 12-year age gap. Jonathan was 32, while Fernanda was just 19. Despite this, they tied the knot quickly, only to separate within months. Their divorce was finalized in 2020. Jonathan has since moved on, marrying Janelle Miller and becoming a father. Fernanda, now thriving independently, has found love with professional boxer Noel Mikhailian. Lida Margareta and Eric Rosenbrook's relationship was defined by chaos and controversy. Lida claimed she was a doctor, actress, and model, a trio of claims that raised eyebrows. Despite a relationship marred by family disputes, particularly with Eric's daughter Tasha, whom Lida filed a restraining order against, the couple remains together, surprising many longtime fans. Season 7. Few couples on 90 Day. Fiancé have sparked as much controversy and divided opinion as Angela Deem and Michael Ilasanmi. Angela, brash and outspoken, and Michael, her 2 decades younger Nigerian fiancé, became a lightning rod for drama. Their volatile dynamic, marked by constant arguments, jealousy, and trust issues, rarely inspired confidence from viewers. Till defying all odds, the pair married in Michael's hometown of Lagos, Nigeria, in early 2020. Due to persistent visa delays and pandemic-related restrictions, they've spent most of their marriage apart, but continue to appear on 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, keeping fans engaged with their fiery on-screen exchanges and chaotic love story. In stark contrast, Anna Campisi and Mersal Mistanoglu offered a tale of perseverance in the face of communication barriers and cultural differences. Their love story nearly ended when Mersal initially chose to return to Turkey, unwilling to tell his conservative family about Anna's 3 sons. However, a last-minute change of heart saw Mersal race back to Nebraska, and the couple married just hours before his visa expired. Since then, Anna's sons have embraced Mersal, and their bond deepened when they welcomed a son, Gokhan, in April 2022 via a Ukrainian surrogate, cementing their unique and growing family. Jasmine Lahtinen and Blake Abelard were met with skepticism from the start. Jasmine, a Finnish Instagram model, moved to Los Angeles to be with Blake, a music producer. His friends and family questioned her intentions, particularly since Jasmine barely seemed interested in Blake's social life. Despite the odds, they tied the knot in a low-key park ceremony. In the years since, the couple has remained together and openly criticized the show for manipulating their storyline, insisting they were always more compatible than portrayed. Mike Youngquist and Natalie Mordovtseva's turbulent romance played out in dramatic fashion. Their cultural clashes, communication issues, and trust problems reached a boiling point when Natalie returned her engagement ring and accused Mike of cheating during the tell-all. Though they eventually wed, their marriage crumbled within a year, and they officially separated in early 2021. Tanya Maduro and Singin Colchester's passionate but directionless relationship also met a dead end. Their biggest stumbling blocks, disagreements over having children and Singin's reluctance to choose a career path, ultimately caused their split in October 2021 after 4 years together. The situation darkened when a later girlfriend of Singin's accused him of abuse, which Tanya confirmed by sharing her own painful experiences. Emily Lorena and Sasha Lauren's romance, which began in Russia, included pregnancy, marriage, and cross-continental moves. They've shuttled between Russia and the U.S., raising their son amidst global tension. When Emily left Russia with their child during the Ukraine war, rumors of a split swirled. But the couple remains together and recently celebrated nearly 7 years of marriage. Michael Jessen and Juliana Custodio's relationship felt like a fairy tale at first. After meeting on a yacht in Croatia, they quickly fell in love, married in a lavish finale ceremony, and blended their families, including Michael's ex-wife and 2 children. But their bond couldn't withstand long-term pressures. Juliana eventually left, quickly got engaged to her new partner Ben Obscure, and now has a son with him, leaving fans stunned at the speed of the transition. Season 8. Love has rarely followed a predictable path on 90 Day Fiancé, and few couples exemplify this better than Zied Hakimi and Rebecca Parrott. From the start, their relationship was met with skepticism. Not only did they face a significant age gap, Rebecca was nearly 2 decades older than Zied, but their romance also began under the shadow of a catfishing scandal, with Rebecca initially hiding her filtered online persona and past marriages. Still, the couple pressed forward. After getting engaged during Season 3 of Before the 90 Days, they returned to the franchise and tied the knot during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite cultural differences and Zied's struggle to adapt to life in Georgia, they've remained solid, showing that love can survive even the toughest obstacles. Another couple that defied expectations was Brandon Gibbs and Julia Trebkina. Brandon, a shy Virginia farmer, met Julia, a Russian go-go dancer, via video chat through a mutual friend. Their romance quickly turned serious, but living on Brandon's parents' farm proved to be a huge challenge. Julia was forced into early mornings caring for animals and clashed repeatedly with Brandon's overbearing parents, Ron and Betty. Many fans feared that the pressure would destroy their relationship. But Brandon ultimately chose Julia over his family's wishes. The two married in 2020 and have grown stronger, even while navigating disagreements about work, independence, and where to live. Stephanie Davison's relationship with Ryan Carr played out like a soap opera. A 52-year-old Michigan spa owner, Stephanie pursued a much younger Belizean man despite glaring red flags. Their relationship imploded on screen when Stephanie accused Ryan of cheating. But the drama didn't stop there. Stephanie later revealed she had dated Ryan's cousin, Harris, sparking widespread disbelief. After filming, Stephanie claimed the cheating scandal was fabricated and that she and Ryan had broken up before cameras rolled. Her whirlwind storyline remains one of the most chaotic in franchise history. Then there's Jovi Dufresne and Yara Zaya, whose relationship blossomed after matching on a travel app. Jovi, a frequent flyer due to his underwater robotics job, fell for Yara's sharp wit and glamorous style. Despite initial doubts and culture clashes, they married and welcomed a daughter, Mila. Their journey hasn't been easy. Adjusting to parenthood, Jovi's party habits and lifestyle compromises tested their bond. Still, they've weathered it all and remain one of the show's more relatable modern couples. Tarek Myers and Hazel Kagalatan's love story had its own set of ups and downs. Tarek fell for Hazel during Before the 90 Days, and their relationship included talks of polyamory and parenting challenges. After 18 months of marriage, Tarek announced their separation in December 2021. However, in true 90-day fashion, the pair reconciled months later, continuing their unconventional love story. Season 9. The recent seasons of 90 Day Fiancé have introduced a fresh batch of couples who, despite cultural clashes, long-distance challenges, and intense fan scrutiny, have managed to push through their unique journeys. Among them, Bilal Haziz and Shida Sween stand out for their shared faith and the drama surrounding their courtship. Both practicing Muslims, they initially bonded over religion and tradition, but trust was tested early on when Bilal played a controversial prank, taking Shada to a modest home and pretending he wasn't wealthy. The joke bruised her sense of security and raised serious concerns about transparency. However, Bilal's desire to protect his assets led to a detailed prenuptial agreement, and with some tension resolved, the pair made it to the altar. Now happily married, they are focused on building a family and are actively trying to have a baby, fulfilling one of Shada's deepest desires. Kobe Blaze and Emily Bieberly's emotional reunion after 2 years of COVID-induced separation melted hearts, but their compatibility was immediately questioned. Emily, seen by many as spoiled and controlling, often clashed with Kobe's traditional views and parenting instincts. Nevertheless, they surprised critics by staying committed and embracing parenthood. The couple, now raising 2 young children, have defied the odds and shown that growth and compromise can lead to lasting love. Not every romance had a happy ending. Mohammed Abdelhamed and Yvette Eve Arellano began their connection with flirtatious DMs after he spotted her bikini photo. But the drastic 23-year age gap and cultural differences loomed large. They tied the knot in January 2022, but within months, their marriage imploded. After Eve discovered Mohammed's alleged affair via text messages, the situation worsened when he filed domestic abuse charges against her, charges she denied. The case was later dismissed, but the damage was done, and the two finalized their divorce amid scandal. Jibri and Miona Bell's flashy personalities brought big energy to the show. Jibri, a musician, and Miona, a Serbian makeup artist, faced backlash for Miona's appearance and accusations of blackfishing. Despite the criticism, they married and now live a glitzy life in Palm Springs, California. Their Instagram-perfect relationship appears to be thriving, showing no signs of slowing down. Cara Bass and Guillermo Roger met while Cara was working in the Dominican Republic. Young and ambitious, Guillermo moved to Virginia to be with Cara, but their transition wasn't smooth. Cara's dominant personality clashed with Guillermo's desire for equal footing. Over time, though, they found balance, and the couple welcomed their first child in November 2023, signaling a happy new chapter. Patrick Mendez and Thais Ramon also found love across borders. Their chance meeting in Brazil during Patrick's personal journey to reconnect with his estranged father blossomed into romance. Despite tensions with Patrick's protective brother and questions about Thais' intentions, the couple married and became parents to a baby girl in late 2023. Parenthood seems to have drawn them closer. Ariella Weinberg and Biniyam Shibra's relationship spanned 2 continents and multiple spin-offs. The couple's dramatic storyline, from giving birth in Ethiopia to moving to the U.S., kept fans invested. Now based in Las Vegas, Ariella supports Biniyam's dream of becoming an MMA fighter while raising their daughter. Their life remains hectic, but filled with love and ambition, as they carve out a new future together in America. Season 10. The latest 90-day Fiancé couples have brought a fresh wave of love stories, scandals, and unexpected turns. Among the most talked about are Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo, whose fiery romance has kept fans guessing from the start. Returning from before the 90 days, the couple finally tied the knot in June 2023, despite years of tumultuous arguments, emotional outbursts, and accusations of infidelity. Recently, drama has escalated over their discussions of an open marriage, a topic that pushed boundaries and revealed cracks in their dynamic. Yet, according to Parade, the couple appear to still be together as of mid-2024, proving once again that Jasmine and Gino's love, though chaotic, has real staying power. Ashley and Manuel Velez's journey began in Ecuador and was tested by the challenges of long-distance love. Manuel, cautious about blending his family and cultural expectations with Ashley's independent lifestyle in the U.S., often hesitated. Still, their deep emotional bond prevailed, and they tied the knot at the end of Season 10. By early 2025, multiple sources confirm that they're still together, continuing to bridge cultural gaps and strengthen their marriage with quiet resilience. Clayton and Anali Vallejos, one of the more unconventional couples, first connected through a language-learning app. Their initial interactions were lighthearted, but things became serious quickly. While cultural differences and communication hurdles created early tension, they pushed through and married in February 2024. By the tell-all, the couple revealed they're expecting their first child, and they remain united, excited to embark on parenthood together. Sam Wilson and Sitra Harani's story has been refreshingly stable. The couple married in mid-2024 and made a joyful announcement shortly after. A baby is on the way. Their shared values and grounded communication have helped them stay strong amidst the typical pressures of adjusting to life together in the U.S. As of now, Sam and Sitra continue to be a calm and committed presence on the franchise. Devin Hoofman and Nick Ham's whirlwind romance led them to marriage in April 2024 after first meeting in Australia. Despite moving quickly, their connection has proven durable. As of February 2024, they are still happily married and adjusting well to married life in the States, earning praise from fans for their teamwork and warmth. Rob Warren and Sophie Sierra faced serious hurdles, including accusations of cheating and deep disagreements about living arrangements. Yet, love won out. The pair tied the knot in February 2024 and, despite their rocky road, are reportedly still together and working on healing trust and building a stronger bond post-marriage. Season 11. Premiering on February 16, 2025, the latest season of 90 Day Fiancé broke new ground for the franchise, most notably by featuring its first-ever throuple, and delivered a season filled with high-stakes drama, culture clashes, and surprisingly enduring love stories. In a rare twist for the franchise, all 7 featured relationships were still intact by the time of the tell-all special, despite a roller coaster of emotional and logistical obstacles. Among the standout couples, Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven returned with fireworks. Known for their passionate, sometimes volatile dynamic, the pair shocked fans when they got married on the show. Their relationship hit a major speed bump when Sarper was kicked out of their home less than a month into married life. Despite this rocky start, the couple proved their commitment and were still together as of mid-2025, continuing to navigate their intense emotional connection with maturity and humor. Jessica Parsons and Juan Daza had a quieter but deeply resonant journey. After marrying by season's end, Jessica, a single mom, and Juan, a Colombian cruise ship employee, settled into life together in Wyoming. Their challenges included parenting adjustments, language barriers, and cultural differences, but their shared values and family focus helped them build a stable foundation. As of June 2025, the couple remains together and committed to blending their worlds for the sake of their growing family. Sean Finch and Aaliyah de Batista delivered one of the season's most dramatic wedding day moments when Aaliyah briefly walked away from the altar. Despite the uncertainty, the couple ultimately tied the knot. Their path hasn't been easy, with emotional misunderstandings and long-term goals creating friction, but they remain married and continue to work through their differences as a team. Stevie Nicole and Mahdi Al-Sadi navigated one of the most complex storylines, dealing with cultural expectations and identity issues, especially around Stevie's bisexuality and Mahdi's conservative background. Despite tension and family interference, they reached a deep understanding and got married. Their mutual growth and compromise have made them one of the more emotionally mature couples of the season, and they remain together. Mark Bissett and Mina Mack had to defend their relationship against sharp criticism due to their 23-year age difference. Skepticism from family and friends created ongoing pressure, but the couple stood firm. Now married and living together, they are reportedly trying for another child, showing how their love has evolved into a shared vision for the future. Greg Chillick and Joan Krukoff brought heart to the season. After meeting in Uganda, the couple faced major hurdles after Joan's move to the U.S., including job instability and housing difficulties. Still, their resilience paid off. As of mid-2025, they are thriving, proving that patience and trust can overcome even the most practical of challenges. What do you think about the couples in the 11 seasons of 90 Day Fiancé? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.